What's up guys, Semi here, and today I just wanted to bring you guys an update of an upgrade on the Evolve Carbon / Bambu GT remote, as I know a few people have been a little confused about what exactly is new about the remote, and a few people have been talking. So before I do start, I do want to first clarify that I had sent an email to Evolve last week in regards to my Carbon GT remote before this news had come about, as it had an issue with the display, and Evolve were kind enough to send me a new replacement remote, which I was really happy about. Following that email, I heard that Evolve were possibly releasing a new remote for the Carbon / Bambu GT, and ended up getting a clarification in an email in regards to whether or not that information was true. And this was regards into the reverse button, which has now been changed to a gear button, a gear down button I should say, which was a much needed safety feature to ensure that you didn't accidentally press the reverse button while riding and slip off the board. So you might be wondering now, how does this exactly work? So say we're starting in eco mode and we press the gear down button, we'll then switch to slow mode, and one more down will then switch to reverse. So that's kind of cool because I don't find myself going into slow mode that much. So going from eco to slow and then to reverse, that's kind of nice as well. However, when you do go into reverse, it then puts you into eco mode. So you're not able to go from slow mode. You're not able to go to reverse and then go to slow mode. It puts you into eco mode. Kind of strange, but whatever. And then that's pretty much the main change for the remote. So if people were sort of wondering, that's basically the main change. So one thing I did want to test out was changing from slow to eco to fast and to GT to see if there was a seamless experience. However, you do have to let go of the trigger, so stop accelerating before it will be changed into the next mode. So not a huge change here from the old version of the remote. Something sort of unrelated though, and which, to be honest, I didn't really know if it was a big change in the remote with connectivity with the board, but I had been getting dropouts here and there with the old GT remote, and thus far using it for the last 2 days, I haven't experienced any of those issues. However, I will report back in the comments down below if I do experience any of those issues further along. In response to the lack of a dead man switch, unfortunately, nothing has been changed here. It really literally is just a firmware upgrade. There's nothing changed about the remote, nothing changed about the case, nothing really anything like that. Nothing physical, I should say. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little explanation video of the new updated remote. However, I do feel it would be nice if Evolve created a firmware update utility for those who do have a now outdated remote, as the hardware itself appears to be the same, and the big change being here the firmware controlling how the button functions. But that's going to wrap it up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. And yeah, hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.